Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a very casual, different type of video. I just wanted to kind of do like a personal chit chat with you guys, and I did get a request to do more personal videos. So let me know down below because I do plan on doing several other ones. Like, let me just give you a little sneak peek so you know. For the future, I plan on doing a video on how I've never met my birth mother. I say birth mother because I feel like you earn that title of mom. If you didn't know, my mom, Mama Whoop Whoop, she is actually my grandmother, but she raised me since I was 3 months. So I plan on doing a video on that. And I also plan on doing a video on how I have zero relationship with my birth father. And the reason why I say birth father is because obviously Mama Whoop Whoop's husband, which was my grandfather, my papa, he raised me as well. So to me, that was my dad. So let me know down below if you're interested in those type of videos. Go ahead and give this a thumbs up so I know. But today I wanted to do a video on what I'll miss about being single. Now this was actually requested from my friend Zeta. She does have a channel here. I'll link it down below. She's like the sweetest girl. She's from Texas. And I think she slid into my DMs. She was requesting, she goes, hey, I think it would be cool if we did more personal videos, and I'm definitely down with it. So she requested what I would miss about being single, and honestly, when she sent that out to me, I was like, what would I miss about being single? It honestly made me think. I'm someone where, boom, I have like an answer right away, and when she kind of stumped me, I was like, skirt. Usually your girl's never stumped, and I always got something to say. It's just gonna be a free flow. I was trying to like kind of make bullet points, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I just wanna chill and just have a chit chat. So when I first got that question, boom, first thing that popped into my head was my mom. And the reason being is that I lived with her my whole entire life. I did live with like a previous boyfriend like back in the day, and then I am currently obviously living with Glenn, but I've always mainly been with my mom, and me and her are literally like two peas in a pod. She is the yin to my yang. She was the cherry on, she is still the cherry on top of my sundae. Now, when I was single, I basically did so much with my mom because she is honestly my best friend in life. We would go to dinner together, go shopping. I would ask her questions, like tell her problems, ask her about dating and all that stuff. So I think one of the things that kind of hit me was what I would personally miss is just being with her 24/7. Not that I'm not seeing her or I don't plan on seeing her. It's just that things change once you get in a relationship. And especially, I'm getting married. You guys, I wanted to do this video because I am getting married on Saturday. Today is Monday, and I cannot believe it. So many butterflies. I'm randomly crying during the day. Like, I'm a mess, but like a happy mess. Yeah, that was definitely one of the things I would miss because I would be with her 24/7, like on my Friday nights, Saturday nights, like if I wasn't going out or like maybe going on a date or, you know, to the bar or club or anything like that. Like, I was with her all of the time. Another thing that I probably would miss is just doing things spontaneously. I would love like, hey, you want to go out? Sure, let me get ready really quick and I'm going to head out, have some drinks with some friends, dance, get a little, you know what I mean? Like maybe a little buzz, and then just go out and you just meet different personalities, you see different people, and it's definitely different obviously when you're in a relationship. Maybe he's working at nighttime, or maybe he's not one where he wants to go out so far and do those like crazy like spontaneous things, you know, that I would maybe do with my girlfriends. Another thing I'll definitely miss, and this is no offense to Glenn, is having to think for the other person on what they want to eat and also doing chores. When I moved in with Glenn, it's like 2 people, so we make double the mess. We need to make dinner for both of us and maybe plan ahead for dinners ahead. And when you're single, you're just like, oh dude, I'm just gonna go grab a teriyaki chicken bowl. Oh, let me just pop like a freaking Hot Pocket. You're like with someone, you have to like make meals, plan ahead, budget, and then go grocery shopping with them and all these things. And you may like this milk, but I can't drink that because I'll literally get diarrhea, so I need soy. Dealing with laundry and vacuuming and doing this and fixing all the stuff and organizing their side and helping out and all this stuff, it's like a lot more chores. When you're with someone, I feel like you get like double the amount of chores, and especially if you're picky like in a certain way. Like for me, I'm definitely not a neat freak, but I do like things in their place. I do like things done a certain way. Like for instance, I never ever ever had the issue of me going to the bathroom and I'm about to grab the toilet paper and there's no roll there. But what's there? The empty roll. Just put a toilet paper roll there, you know? It's like right there. I have the whole little, you know, the whole little cute container I bought from Home Goods for $7.99. We have a whole stack of toilet paper. How come there's not any roll? Never ever used to cook like crazy meals. I did super basic stuff, or I would just like do to-go stuff and just bring it home. Now I can't just do that. Super easy when you're just like single and you eat what you want to eat and you eat when you want to eat as well. I think I'm gonna add in a couple what I won't miss on being single as well. One thing that really pops to my head is whenever Glenn and I are out on a date or at dinner or anything like that, we always have the best luck of looking at first dates or always witnessing a guy or a girl trying to get each other's attention. And it is honestly so funny to us. Don't act like you haven't listened on like a first date or like game that's being spit to someone. Damn, I am so glad I don't have to go on any more first dates because I personally went on a lot of first dates and that was it. Like after the first date, and to hear these lines or these compliments that guys are giving girls or what girls are also saying or also doing in order to attract each other, it's pretty cringing, you know? Like I don't miss that part of like wondering like, oh, is this gonna be the guy? And then wasted another night. But it's not necessarily a waste, but I definitely don't miss like the whole first date butterflies or seeing if this guy is a good guy. I don't miss the whole searching aspect of it. Not that I was like desperately searching. I just don't miss that whole dating portion at all, like at all. One thing I'll also miss about being single is dealing with holidays. Now, since I'm with Glenn, not that I don't like to go over his family's house for holidays, it's just so hard when you have to split up your time where you're like rushing to one house or to another, or say you wanted to spend more time with your family and you haven't seen them and there's people out of town, but it's like, oh, you gotta go to this family. Or say like, you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna go with mine, Glenn, there's so many different ways to like deal with it. And I feel like when you're single, it doesn't matter. Like you already know where you're gonna go. You're gonna sit and eat dinner. You're gonna be there for leftovers, be there for seconds of dessert, chill with everybody, drink, have a good time, and just boom, that's where you're at. Take off your socks and shoes, kick it on the couch, and that's what it is. But when you're with someone, I feel like during holidays, everything needs to be split up and you don't want to hurt this person's feelings, but don't forget this person. And especially during Christmas, you got a hell of a lot more presents to buy. Yeah. Okay, so wait, let me back it up. One thing is though, as I am a social butterfly, so I'm someone where I personally can talk to anybody. It doesn't matter if you're way older, if you're way younger, if you're in the middle, whatever. I am just someone where I can spark up a conversation like that. I'll bump into someone, like I'll make like a little joke here and there. And I feel like now, since I am in a relationship, not that I'm saying I can't talk to other people, but I feel like when I talk to other people, people may think like I'm flirting. So I have to be a little bit more careful on how I act with other people. They may assume that maybe I am flirting or maybe I'm trying to, you know, get their attention or something. Just because I am very open, I'm not really shy about things like that. Like if I want to talk to you or make a joke, and right away, like, I don't want it to feel like, oh my gosh, I'm flirting or maybe I'm doing something wrong. That is something that I probably miss, like just being able just to like talk to any person without feeling like, oh wait, like I can't say that or I have to be careful. You know what I mean? Just because I don't want people to get the wrong idea of me. I just want to make sure I keep boundaries with So that's probably one thing I definitely miss, because sometimes like I'll see something and I want to say something, but I'm like, oh, I don't want them to think like I'm flirting with them. So I'll kind of like not say it, but I'll just kind of say it to myself like, knee slapper. Ooh, I know a good one. I definitely know one is me time. Even though Glenn works a lot of hours, I'm someone where sometimes in those moments when he's here, I just want me time. I just love silence. I just want to put my mask on. I don't want to be tickled, poked, like kissed or anything. I just want to be by myself. It just feels really good when you just have me time and you just relax. Like this past weekend, he went to his bachelor party in Vegas, and I honestly was just like, cool, like, you know what I mean? Like I get me time, and I was having the best time. I was vacuuming the house and I had a mask on and I was playing Beyonce. That was literally so lit to me. It was just so fun just being with me and having my own me time. And for me, I've always been someone where I like to just be by myself and do things on my own. Like even before, when I was single, I went to dinners by myself. I even went to the movies a couple times, but then I kind of stopped because I was like, oh, this might be kind of dangerous. I had like something where this guy was weird, and then I just didn't do it anymore. But just having alone time period feels so good. You just get to like relax, not think of things, or maybe you do need your own alone time so you can think of like the things that you need to solve. So definitely alone time. And then the last thing is money. Now, when you're with a partner, you are splitting bills, you have to buy presents, you have to buy his whole family, you know, a lot of them, extra presents. When you go over for parties or anything like that, you need to impress them and buy something from a baker or a restaurant, put it in your own dish and pretend that you made it so that, you know, you look good. Maybe I'm kind of kidding on the last one, but maybe I'm not. Just little things where it pops up where maybe it's one of his family members' birthdays and, you know, now I've gotten so close to them, or now I have to buy more presents. And not that it's a bad thing, but I definitely didn't have to do that before when I was single. I feel like you have just like a lot more funds when you are single, just because it's just all for you and only you. And probably like your dog or cat. All right guys, so that is it. Let me know down below what personal videos you want me to do besides the ones in the beginning. Let me know if you even want to see that as well. All right, I love you guys so much and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah.